day to Madam and everyone. My name is Wong ZiJian, metric number 269909. Our group project title is In Harmonizing Technologies and Second Language Learning at University, suggest learning tools that can enhance second language acquisitions for the student as a part of activities in classrooms. So first, what is language? Language is the method of expressing ideas and emotions in the form of signs and symbols. And these signs and symbols can be used to encode and decode the information. And we know that there are many languages spoken in this world. And we use language to communicate with each other. And so in order to communicate with different languages, we must first learn or acquire a different language first, apart from our mother tongue. Nowadays, the difficulty of second language learner is vary from one learner to another. For example, in Malaysia, Malaysian learners begin the formal learning of English as an important language at this age of 7 when they start their primary education. The learning of English continue for 6 years in primary education and 5 more years in secondary education. So, despite the formal learning of English for a number of years, Malaysian learners are still inhibited by social factors, including lack of motivation, lack of interest to learn English. Moreover, for second or foreign language learners, foreign language courses is very anxiety-provoking, causing the learners reluctant to speak. Therefore, by combining technologies with learning, online learning tools are essential for the L2 acquisition for the student as a part of learning activities in classrooms.
Hello everyone, I'm Yap Kong Wei. First of all, no one can deny that all the languages in the world are very important to the humans, such as the English, Malay, as well as the Mandarin. However, the English is the most common second language in the world. Thus, we believe that the English is the second language that must be learned and mastered by the Malaysian students nowadays. In order to enhance the second language learning acquisition for students as a part of the learning activity in the classroom, we suggest that learning English through the website can be used as the learning tool to learn the second language in the classroom. Moreover, learning English through the website can be more interesting and attractive if we compare with the traditional educations. Learning English through the website, we can promote more fun to the students. For example, we can design the English questions into different types of the mini game for the students. By doing this way, the lesson will become more enjoyable and dynamic. Second, learning English through the website is more economical and time-saving if we compare with others learning tools. For example, lecturer is no need to bring out the hard copy notes repeatedly to different groups of the students. By doing this way, it not only saves the problem of the time consuming, and at the same time, it also very cost effective. Thus, in our opinions, we believe that learning English through the website is the best solutions to help the university student to learn the second language in the classroom. Next, my teammate Jun Long will introduce the description of the product and the concept to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Yap Kong Wei, and my name is Lim Jun Long, and I am going to present about the description of product that we choose for this group project. So there are 3 types of second language learning tool that we have selected, which is Kahoot, LingQ, and Duolingo. Firstly, I'm going to describe about Kahoot. Kahoot is a game-based learning platform which has always been used as a educational technology in some school and also some of the educational institution. So the quiz inside the Kahoot is multiple choice form. So how we can assist in Kahoot? There are 2 ways we can assist in Kahoot, which is via the website and also via download the Kahoot app. So we can assist it through the app by using our smartphone easily. So why Kahoot is very famous and always be used in school and also the educational institution? There are a lot of advantages of the Kahoot. So first of all, Kahoot is free for everyone. What you need to do is only sign up for yourself and you can start to make a quiz for your student. And next, Kahoot is easy to use, which means that you don't need to prepare the quiz for a long time like 2 to 3 hours. The Kahoot has standby everything like picture and the music and some question that make you easily to form a quiz. And next, inside the Kahoot there is a ranking system which will make the class become more competitive because all of them will strive to win the game, so they can also learn more by using the Kahoot. Secondly, I'm going to describe about the LingQ. LingQ is a fun and simple way to learn the second language from its interesting content. LingQ prefer all of us can learn the language by the language itself, like most of the children learning their own language and not by using the translation method. There is also a lot of ways to learn the second language inside the LingQ, which is stories, videos, and also question. If you are first time to enter the LingQ, you can also choose the suitable difficulty for yourself. For example, like easy, moderate, and hard, so you can learn in more suitable way. If you are feel like hard to study the second language, you can also find your own teacher by using the LingQ. So how about the price of LingQ? LingQ is free for everyone to sign up, but if you want to more service, you can upgrade your account to premium member, but it will cost some money. Okay, next, LingQ is very suitable for the person who are very busy in their daily life and they are also strive for study the second language, so I will prefer that to using the LingQ app because you can learn the language in every way at any time. What you need to do is only download the LingQ so you can start to study. Lastly, I am going to describe about Duolingo. Duolingo is a learning tool that feel like a game more than a textbook, but it's not just a game. Duolingo is based on the methodology proven that Duolingo can foster the long-term retention for the people. And when you are first time to using the Duolingo, you can choose the difficulty which is suitable for yourself. And also you can learn how to speak the second language from the Duolingo because each of the question inside the Duolingo will provide the voice on the sentence. So when you are try to answer the question, you can also learn how to speak the sentence of the second language. So how about the price of Duolingo? It's also similar as the LingQ, which is Duolingo is free sign up for everyone, but if you want more service, you can also sign up or upgrade your account to premium member. Duolingo is a very fun learning tool, which is it combines the learning and games together. For example, like if you finish your easy question, so you can move to the harder question. Just like a normal RPG game, like you need to complete the easy stage, then you can move to harder stage. So the same concept inside the Duolingo. So I think that's all for me for the description of the three of the product, which is Kahoot, LingQ, and also Duolingo. Okay, so next, my friend Jee Wey will giving the analysis of three of these products and choose the better one for using in our group project.
Hi, now I'll explain the differences between the three learning tools that we have chosen. So, considering that some of the students may not able to afford extra expenses because maybe they are from a poor background, so we have carefully chosen these three learning tools for recommendations. So first of all these learning tools are free to set up, so the student will not have to pay any extra money for them to help them in their studies. However, if the student do like the online learning tools, that can always subscribe to a premium version, which come from a respective price tag to help them further in their studies. So the cheapest subscription fee is the Duolingo, which is $7 per month, followed by the LingQ, which costs $13 per month. And the most expensive subscription fee is the Kahoot, which is the $15 per month. So judging from each price tag, the Duolingo seems to be the most suitable online learning tool for students because it has the cheapest price tag. So next is the languages that offer for students to study. These are the features that cannot be overlooked if you want to study some of the foreign languages. So first of all, the Kahoot is only available in English. The LingQ offers up to 15 languages, and 10 more languages are still in beta mode. The Duolingo offering 33 languages, and 3 more languages are still in beta. So if the English is not your primary focus, then the students should consider other online learning tools than Kahoot. So next is the differences of the learning method between the three online learning tools that we have chosen. All these online learning tools have their own strengths and weaknesses. So the first one, Kahoot, it produces self-generated puzzle quizzes by users. This learning tool is mainly focused on the interaction between each other, which is a feature that is particularly useful for academic purposes. So for example, the teachers or the lecturers can set up some questions for the students to answer, which is a new and fun and exciting way for students to gain extra knowledge. However, one of the downside is that the Kahoot does not come with video learning features. So the Kahoot learning tool is most suitable for academic purposes. So next, the LingQ is an online learning tool that mainly focuses on text-based learning methods. Few of the primary differences between the Kahoot is that it does not have the self-generated quizzes like Kahoot does, but it comes with the online learning methods. Also, the users can seek help from online lecturers. They can try to book a time with the online lecturers with a specific time to help them further in their foreign language studies. Or alternatively, they can send a small sentences to the online lecturers to help them check if there is any grammar mistake or how that they can improve in their sentences. However, all of this does come with an online fee. Like the two features mentioned just now, the online lecturer will charge you based on how many words you wrote in your sentences or the total time they spend lecturing with you. So the LingQ online learning tool is designed and suited for students who want to study deeply and master their foreign languages. So the last one is the Duolingo online learning tools. The Duolingo offers quizzes and video learning methods, but the quizzes is not the same as Kahoot, as it does not have the self-generating quizzes, but it does have multiple languages to choose from. So Duolingo is most suitable for students who wants to learn the basic of the foreign languages, since it only covers the basic of foreign language.
Hello everyone, my name is Yap Kong Wei and my metric number is 270217. In our opinion, we think that using the Kahoot website to learn the second language is the most effective way. Thus, I will introduce how to create a questions in Kahoot today. First of all, if you want to create a question in Kahoot, we need go to the Google and type create kahoot.it. After that, up here we can see that have a discover button. We just click it, so you can find the Kahoot that other teachers have made before. For example, I want to search about the history of Malaysia. After that, you can see that there are a lot of the results about the history of Malaysia and the questions that made by other teachers before. For example, I want to choose this one, so I just click it. From here, you can see a lot of the questions about the history of Malaysia. At the same time, we also can show the answer. By doing this way, we can know all the answer about those questions. Moreover, you also can play it or edit it, all these questions, and then if you would like to copy it, you also can duplicate it or preview it. After that, if you want to create a own questions in Kahoot, this is have the create button here. You can just click it. Just wait a minute. After that, first of all, we need to enter the information in the setting first. First of all, we must write a title. For example, History of Malaysia. After that, we can write some description about description. For example, we want to increase the knowledge about history of Malaysia. At the same time, you can see that this have a cover image. We can just change it. We have two options here. One is we can choose the image library that provided by the Kahoot, or we can upload the image from our library. First of all, here have many different type of pictures that provided by Kahoot, but due to our questions is about the history, so we just choose the most suitable pictures. For example, this one. After that, save to. Maybe you have the different locations, but in this example, we only save to the Kahoot locations. Okay. After the language, we can see that there are a lot of the language here. For example, Malay, Mandarin, English. But we will choose the English because we want to learn the English as our second language. After that, if you have the any example in YouTube, you can just copy the YouTube link and place here. Visibility have two options. It's only you or everyone, but only you is the best if you are a teacher. After that, this have the background music when you are playing the question in the Kahoot. There's a lot of the music that you can choose, but I prefer this one. I just click this one. After that, you can just done it. After that, due to we want to save our time, I just copy the question that I prepared before. Okay, for example, this one. we just copy the questions and place here. At the same time, we also have the time limit here. If the question is quite difficult, we can choose the more time limits, for example 30 seconds for these questions. At the same time, also have the 3 level points, for example 0 mark, 1000 and 2000. And this questions is quite easy, so we just put 1000 points. And we can also drop our image in here. We have 3 options here. One is image library that provided by the Kahoot. Upload the image from the computer and as well as the building. First of all, we just choose the historic pictures. For example, this one. Okay, after that we can let the correct answer here. For example, Tunggu Abdul Rahman. And the second one is Dun Hussein On. And then Dun Abdul Razak, as well as Dun Mahathir Muhammad. Okay, in this 4 option here, this one is the correct answer, right? So we just click it, so we can mention that this one is the correct answer. After that, if the question have multi answer, we can just click in multi. If you only have the single answer in these questions, we can just choose the single. After that, we can add another questions here. First of all, we can know that have 2 types of questions that we can design. First one is the quiz, just like the MCQ questions A, B, C, D, and the true false questions. Now we will show how to design the questions true or false. After that, you can see this page. We just copy our questions. For example, this one. Okay, after that, same step, we just drop an image. For example, this one. We can also set the time limit here. For example, the seconds. After that, maybe this question is quite difficult, so we can just set to 2000 points. After that, we just click done it. So if something else is not completely designed in your questions, the Kahoot will give you a notifications that you can go back and edit it. For example, click this one. This one is the correct answer. After that, we can just click done it. After you done it, you have 3 options here. One is test your Kahoot, play now, or share it with others. First of all, maybe we need to test it, right? So we just test it. After that, this have a game pin here. Before we enter the game, we must get the codes of the game pin. First of all, we need to secret the classes first. We are ready to join. After that, we have the code here. You can just copy the code and place here, and then you can start your games. You need to pick your nickname first. For example, my nickname is Yap. So okay, go. Okay, start here. After that, you can see this is our first questions here. After that, we can choose question answer here. For example, this one. If we get the correct answer, we have the points here. But we suppose have a 1000 point here if we get the correct answer. But here we only have the 89x points. This is because it will take off the points for the amount of times that you consume to answer the questions. So it's more interest in the classroom because the faster finger is going to win, even if you get the right answer. Okay. Next is our second questions. So here we can show our result and report. Okay, next. We can see our second questions here. These have the time limit here. We can see that. If you don't know the question, you just can skip it. After that, you can see that if we choose the wrong answer, he will show the correct answer to us. Okay, next. Because we have choice the wrong answer just now, so the point is to remain the same, 898. And this one have the report here or result here, can show that how many points you can get, and 2 questions you only got 1 question is correct. So that's all. This is how we create a quiz in our Kahoot, and you send your user to kahoot.it to put in the code and start the questions. So that's all. Thank you.
In conclusion, we think that the best learning tool for L2 efficiency for the student as part of learning activity in classroom is by using Kahoot. Because Kahoot is a game-based interactive platform which can let students learning side by side with entertainment, so that the student will not feel boring and difficult by learning the second language, while it will increase their interest. Moreover, Kahoot is more suitable because it can take part more than 50 participants in a class in the form of game competition. So the lecturer no need worry about the student cannot follow the progress of learning second language in the last class, which is more than 50 students in the class. It is also very convenient and fun, which all the students can involve in the teaching session by using their smartphone, their computer, laptop, and so on. Kahoot also provides some form of interaction, which are namely testing, discussion, and survey. Student learning second language with entertainment is more interest for them and more easily memorized for the second language. This is due to the reason of there are a good competition between each other and they have ranking. So if the student get the low mark, they will not feel very sad also, because it is just a game. All work and no play feel very sad also, because it is just a game. All work and no play make a dull man. Therefore, Kahoot is the best learning tool, as teacher can teach the relevant data to students and students can learn happily. We need fun in our life. That's all. Thank you.